Hi dear, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Eklund. How are you doing? It's an interesting day in SkitLanta. It's a fiery day in SkitLanta. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Oh my goodness. I've been trying my best to keep up. Hi dear Eklund, how you doing? Welcome in. So what an interesting day. Oh my goodness. So Eklund, are you want in the thing here? And I will put the link in here. You and I can talk together. All right. Eklund, just click on the link, come up here. You and I will speak on it. Eklund, there is a lot of interesting thing going on all morning. I noticed there was, okay, let me just stick with Amber. Amber thinks Delicia is a friend. And I love what Ernestine says. Delicia is doing God's work and we don't even know it. That means she doesn't really trust her. That means she's a snake. And Amber don't have any discernment to notice that. And then she says, mm-hmm. And I laughed so hard when I heard that. I said, oh my goodness, Ernestine. She is onto something there. You know what I mean? And Ernestine have to let Amber open up her eyes to see what was going on. Amber says, what? Is there something you know that I don't know? You know what I mean? That was interesting. That was interesting, guys. And I tell you, Ernestine says, you know, Amber says, you're right. I meant Amber, yeah, she says, you're right. I did trust Shayla, and she wasn't a girl's. But you know what? What's so interesting this morning when Amber said to Delicia. So Amber used to be a snake in the past. So we're just gonna put it out there. She said she have a guy that she really like. I guess he has a girl, but she learned her lesson. So I guess she did what Shayla did, I guess. But the only thing, it wasn't to a married man. It was somebody who was a girl, but she didn't go into too much detail. You know what I mean? So, I dear Eklund there, darling. Oh, I'm trying to put you on the stream. Yes, darling. So I said, wow. And Amber said she learned from her mistake. Yes, your Amber dear said, oh, she likes her Delicia. She thinks that she's going to she thinks she's a leader because before she wasn't thinking that way. And she's a girl's girls. So do you guys think Delicia is a girl's girl? Wait until Amber find out that she did the same thing to Shayla. what Shayla did to her. Oh my, I said, I want to, that's why I came on, guys. Come
Amber
on.
will watch her sideways for sure. Amber will be watching her sideways when she finds out. Hmm.
Ernestine says, don't trust none of these girls around your man. What if your man pull up to the podcast room and bring in your lunch
Yeah.
behind Cybertruck? She said, no, don't have those girls around your man. But I tell you, I was laughing so hard. And I says,
I
you know,
find it was diabolical though. It was
mhm,
diabolical of Delicia to tell Amber about Sheila and Iman breaking up when she's the cause. That's crazy
I
to
know,
me.
eh? Oh
And say
my
she
God.
think it happened last week. But
And
I know we're going to
Amber's,
get a skits. You know we're gonna get a skits of Delicia checking Iman about the house of Sheila, right? Because Amber tell her it was bought.
yep. And she's telling Amber says, oh, she
Yeah,
finds out that it was to her knowledge. He give her the money to rent it for a week. No, for a year, for a year.
yeah,
Amber said to her, says, well, what you call it there? It's that's what I was told. And oh my goodness, she didn't tell me that she and the football player and basketball player break up. Boy, karma is a bee. Oh my goodness, but pretty. I
calmer,
can't
calmer,
wait for
calmer.
Amber. I can't wait for Amber to find out, says Delicia, doing the same thing Shayla did to her. Oh boy, I
right?
said I want
Hmm.
it. But then again, we're gonna have front row seat when that happens because trust me,
Yes.
it's not gonna be Uncle Dory as we think it's going to be. But when I start praying, she will get the discernment. But right now, thank God, you know what? I know says Ernestine been many things, but one thing we can tell you, Ernestine has Amber back.
I've been saying that, haven't I been saying that?
Yeah, she has
Ernestine is
Amber
a
back.
real friend to Amber. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it.
Although she give
She's
her
a
some
real
bad
friend.
advice ever since
And
she
she
get the
holds her
divorce.
accountable. I am telling
Hmm.
you, she holds her accountable.
Yes, because she did tell her, say, remember, Anthony used to hold you up to put you on a pedestal. He used to be nice to you until Shayla comes around. Remember that. She told her that also. So we have to call a spade a spade. Ernestine and Anthony used to be buddies, but now they're frenemies.
Mhm.
They're enemies. Oh my goodness, guys. So it's something else echoing, something else. But you
It
know what?
is.
Let me just give Ernestine a round of applause. She
Yeah.
statement that she made, I love it. Delicia is doing God's work and we don't even know it.
She is. She is. She is.
My
Huh?
God.
Good
She
afternoon,
is.
Goddess, and everybody else in the chat. Hi.
Okay, we have people in the chat now. Hi there. Okay, so Eklund was the first one here. Good afternoon, Sharon and chat. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm hanging in there, darling. I'm doing well. How you doing? All right, as you can see. Hi dear Suzette. I'm feeling down, but you know, there's nothing I can do. She's at a better place. At least she's not in pain anymore. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Hi Sharon, how you doing? I'm hanging in there, Marvis. Yes. Mm. And I believe she was talking about Mike and Ro. Oh, you think so, Suzette? Okay, Suzette P. Yes, 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 yes. Because she says when she was younger, she did the same thing. And I says, Mike, but she learned her lesson. So that is good. At least, you know, one thing we can say, Amber always take accountability. So why is it person who always take accountability? When she fall, it's you know what I mean, but me understand. She fall, but you know what? She's human to like everybody else. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. So we have to give Amber another round of applause. And Delicia couldn't even open her mouth and let her know, well, I'm sleeping with, I'm doing the same thing that Shayla did to you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is when I put here. So anyway, so
Yes. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I'm there.
Me not have no
I
public
was just
comment.
letting you speak. I was
Eh?
letting you speak. I was
Yes,
just
go
letting
ahead.
you speak. I was just listening. I don't like to speak over you. So, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, baby girl.
Today has been interesting, hasn't it? I'm
Oh,
still
yes.
annoyed. You see, what did I tell you yesterday, Sharon?
Mm.
I told you Tamara deliberately told her father because she wanted him to go behind Win.
Yeah.
See? And she liked to play victim. She liked to do things and hide her hands and play victim like
Mm-hmm.
she's so innocent. She did that on purpose. And I
Mm-hmm.
want Wayne to fire her from the podcast. And I want him to cut her off. Stop giving her money. Stop everything. Because I do not like that. We all know that Wayne use women, all right? We know he's a womanizer. But let's be fair. He didn't do that to Tamara. Tamara is the only person that Wayne has been with that he never cheated on. Yes, he
Yeah.
flirted with Delicia, with Lauren, but he didn't cheat. If he wanted to cheat, he wouldn't have allowed her to come to LA with him.
Yeah.
Remember, the original plan was for
Mm-hmm.
Lauren and Delicia and Iman to go to LA. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
that was the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
And with Tamara asking to go, he allowed her to go. And when Iman spoke to him, he told him that's God's way of intervening. That is God's intervention. Can you remember he said that to Iman in that skit?
Yeah.
When he let Iman, when he informed Iman that Tamara was coming to LA as well. And
Yeah.
he said, but I thought it was for us to be with Delicia and her friend. And he said that's God's way of intervening. That was God's
Mm.
intervention. So Tamara need to stop She just need to stop putting that narrative out there.
Mm, yes, I got it, darling. Yes. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, yeah, she shouldn't have said nothing to her dad because she know her dad is gonna go check. Yeah, you know what my thing is this. Tamira and the man broke up last month, I think it was, right?
Not last month.
2 months ago,
It's a
right?
while now. Time
So why
pass.
is it? So maybe I think it's a month. So they break up a month ago. So what's the big deal? You know what? And I'm gonna stick with it. She thinks she has
Sharon,
time
Sharon,
to
I
get
have a
back with him.
question
Yeah.
for you. I have a
Mm-hmm.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How long has Dave and Amber been together?
Since April.
Since April?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same time Wayne broke up with Tamara. You forget? As soon as he found out
Oh
that
yes, April, May, June,
Amber
July.
filed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
3 months.
The next day.
Oh
You
my
get it? You get me
goodness.
what I'm
You
saying?
need
I
a good
cannot feel
beating.
sorry for her. She's doing too much. What you
Oh
wanted him
God.
to do? Just stay single and wait for her to come back to him?
Eklund, you wake me up. Eklund, I told you guys already. The reason why she's in her feelings is
Why?
because of 30 G's that he was giving her. It's not because she misses him. It's the money.
But she's still getting the money. So what she have to do is continue saving the money that he giving her, or invest
Oh,
it into something. Have something for herself.
I know, eh?
Do
Oh my.
something with the dance studio.
Mm. Well, she's getting
Tamara is
50
so
now.
unprofessional. Let me tell you
What is
what
the next
happening to
month?
Tamara.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's so April,
It's her
May, June,
karma,
July.
Sharon. It's her karma.
Okay. Okay. So she has three
You heard me?
4 months to get 15,000. I think she's getting 15 now. And then September she'll get the end of it.
No, she has 6 months. 6 months to get the full amount.
No, he said he's
And then
giving
after
her
the six,
three
it's going to be in
30,
half.
and then the other 15. So six
Okay, well,
months.
maybe that's
His lovers them. Boy, that man is generous. You know why me
right.
look like we're gonna go to
And then
Atlanta,
she
but
paints in the narrative that he's such a wicked person. She needs to stop that. What
mm,
Wayne did to Timara, Amber didn't even get that kind of treatment. You know that? When
yeah,
cheated on
no,
Amber with Sarah, he
yeah.
cheated on Amber with Sarah.
But you know what, Eklund is
When
the fact
cheated on
that
Erica with Sarah.
yeah, me understand. I understand that.
Wayne never cheated on Timara. Timara
See?
was with D, and D had baby mamas he was still sleeping with. D had girlfriends that he was still dealing with. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be fair. Her father want to disrespect Wayne. How come he couldn't talk to D like that? Because he monkey not treated as Climon. Wayne is a respectable man. I wouldn't have no man come at my room and talk to me in that manner, shouting at Wayne
Wayne
like
said
he's
to
his son.
Lauren, yeah, Wayne said to Lauren, I was actually shaking in my boots.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that.
He said I was literally shaking in
He's
my
lucky
boots.
that Wayne has respect, Sharon. Another
Yeah,
man
that's what
wouldn't have
Wayne
taken
says.
that.
Yeah. When yep. So it is
Exactly,
what it is.
goddess.
Yeah,
Exactly. Wayne is generous. Tamara has a nice severance package, of course.
exactly. So she should
That's why I
just
want him to cut her off. I
but
want him to
guys,
fire her.
but
You know she's
Eklund.
going to call Wayne. You know that's what she's going to do next, right? She's going to call
Mhm.
Wayne and try to check him. And I want him to tell her, you are fired. And I'm cutting you off from
Wayne,
today.
don't listen to Eklund. Please don't fire Tamira. Don't listen to Eklund. Okay, so the reason
Anyway, Sharon, off topic, off topic, off topic, off topic. Just for a short while. Did you see the skit when PRE was crying last
no,
night?
I didn't watch it now. When was
Don't
that?
watch it.
Last night?
It will make you cry. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
I'm gonna watch it for later.
PRE took Shayla's advice and
Mm-hmm.
went
And she got
and popped
arrested.
up at Shade's home.
Mm-hmm.
Shade called police for her. She got arrested.
Yeah.
Ron and Shadi went to bail her. Ron wanted to bail her out. Shadi said she's going with him. Bail her
Mm-hmm.
out. And he let her know what is what. And he showed her that he chose Shadi instead of her. And you seen her in her car. She all sad. She flashing back on all their happy memories they had moments. But the comments were the best. Somebody commented and said, Picardy, if you were not on your drunk party that night and you made it to
Mm-hmm.
the trip, you all would have still been together. There's nobody to blame but yourself.
Exactly.
But
And
she
you know,
cry, eh,
I
Sharon.
was
If you
trying to
watch it, you're
say
going to
this.
cry. It's going to touch you. It touched
Mm-hmm.
me. It
Yeah.
touched me. It will
When
touch
was
you.
this
Trust me.
drop last night?
Last night.
Okay, I have to watch it. All right, there's so much skit I have to catch up on. So
Yeah.
welcome in, Sanita Goddess. Welcome in, darling. Hi there to Suzette P. I guess we just said that already. Sanita. Hi, Sanata. How are you doing, darling? Hi, Suzette Johnson. Welcome in. Well, hi dear Belinda. Hi, Harold. Hi, Angela C. Hi, Tina Young. Hi, Margaret. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Dion. Welcome in. So nice to see you guys. I was contemplating, say, okay, I should just put something out that I'll come on at 5 or 6 o'clock later, right? And then I
Yeah.
couldn't. I couldn't. I know I got message from you and Goddess. You know, thank you guys for the love and the
You
condolences.
welcome. You welcome.
And then with the what you call it there, the I saw this skit. I was looking at my phone. I was out and about, and I was looking at my
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go live so badly. But when you're in a car with people, they like to play the music
Yes.
and you can't have that kind of music in the background for people.
Yes.
So I couldn't come live to let you guys know what's going on there. But anyway, so I came home and I saw this skit with Ernestine and Amber and Ernestine is saying, Delicia is doing God work. And I says, oh my goodness, I have to go live for this. This is too delicious to pass up. I was going to do a short little
Okay.
video like a premiere and just says, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go live later. I'm saying, oh, but I enjoy talking to people. So let me just come on and have somebody here with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see now. So what else everybody else is saying about that skit? I agree that time have passed. If Pierre never listened to Shayla, yes, it's true. That wouldn't have happened to her. But you know what? Pierre Ron was doing something really good for her, booking her into a center for her drinking because he noticed that she's a wonderful girl. He loves her and he wanted her to get the help that she needed, but she was not ready for that kind of help. You know what I mean? She cut off, the one thing that man loved the best for a moment. You know what I mean? The pum pum. She cut that off, and then she didn't show up for the trip. So of course that was the last straw. He came home and he left him stranded at the airport, and that's I hope he got his money back. And then when he went home, he saw her lying down on the ground there, drunk as a bat. And he just walked out, and that was it. So hit the road, Jack. So it is what it is. So yesterday, everybody who come in contact with Shayla as Anthony spirit on them. And Shayla have her Delilah spirit on her. So everybody who come in contact with Shayla always, their life has have turned upside down. That's what I've noticed. What do you think, Kathleen?
So true. That's what I said. I said everyone that's associated with Sheila, not only associated with her, but stood by her side when she was doing what she did to Amber. They're getting their karma. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny got her karma. PR getting her karma. Tamara getting her karma. Everybody's getting their karma. And Sheila is living in her karma. You
Yeah.
understand? And I know Delicia is her karma, but Delicia have to get her own karma too. You see that? See that? That's why it
Mm-hmm.
pays to treat people well. Do
Yeah.
unto others as you have them do unto you. That's the golden rule.
Exactly. Yes, that's what Mama always taught me to do unto others as you want them to do unto you. I think all of our foreparents taught us that. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. And that is so,
Yeah,
so true. But a lot of people don't go by that. You know what I mean? Look at those. I was
yeah.
just listening to Ben Crumb. We're just off topic here. But I didn't realize that it was three black kids unalive. Three, and you know what I mean? Three black kids. One get unalive with a wound to the head. Another one
Hmm.
got dropped. And we do not know what happened to the last one, Nolan Wells, but I don't remember their two names. But may their soul rest in peace, you know what I mean? And it is so
Yeah.
sad. Why is it when our children get into, when we're in emergency situation and we call the authority for help, there is no help for us. They don't put this stuff them in the database. They don't do what they need to do the right way. Anyway, I'll leave that. That is too heavy for this channel.
I was telling you I cannot answer that because I live in the Caribbean. I don't know. I don't know about that. I cannot answer that. So
Yeah. Here in Canada, it's kind of similar to what's going on in the States. And it's so sad to see. I just saw the parents them saying these nice things where the authorities drop the ball and so forth. But anyway, let me get back to our review. So now,
no,
with
but Sharon, did you see Amber's reaction when Ernestine showed her the office?
oh yes, yeah. Thank you for telling me. She was okay. I love that. I'm wondering. I wanted to do a premiere on that one, right? I was going
Mm.
to put things up not to rush out. So with that being said, when she saw the office, I said, I wonder if I should ask the chat family. Do you guys believe she's gonna react the same way when she see the house that when Dave says this is yours? Is she gonna behave the same way and says, but I'm in a divorce, I'm getting a divorce? Why would
They're they just prepared us for that skit, right?
Yep.
When she told Delicia, once a man buys a house or he loves you, oh,
Mm-hmm.
she gonna know that they love her. That's what they just
Mm-hmm.
told us. That she's going to see it as his way
I
of
didn't
showing he
watch
loves
that.
her.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that one. I tried to, but
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, you
It was.
didn't watch the one when Delicia was telling about Iman and Sheila?
I start watching it a year about Iman and Sheila, and then I had to leave.
Oh,
So
I
I
can.
did.
I get you.
So
Okay.
you can
Well,
finish filming him.
yeah, she was telling Delicia, but I thought he loved her because he bought her a house. I mean, once a man buys you a house, that is his way of showing that he loves you.
Yeah,
And Delicia said he didn't buy her the house.
yeah.
He gave her he paid for rent for a year. So her
Hmm.
lease should be almost up actually. And then Amber paused and said, wait, I thought
Yeah, I saw that one, but I didn't.
right.
But
So
what I'm
what I'm telling you
wondering,
is that part when Amber said about love, once a man buys a house for you, he loves you.
okay,
They just prepared us for when Dave is going to reveal the house
the
that he
house
bought from her. Yeah, she go.
tour.
I tell you what that can happen. You know, Amber is going to walk away. Amber is literally going to take Anthony's low ball offer.
You think so? Or she's just
Yeah, because
yeah.
remember when she found out about Anthony's house, right? She's
Mm-hmm.
been begging Anthony for years to put on the deed, and he told her it's on his business name. Remember that, which is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Which she found out from Brittany when Brittany was doing her case last year that was a lie. The house isn't on his business name. Anyway, a lie. But yeah, let's run with it. So
Mm-hmm.
she's going to for Dave to buy her a house and put her name on the deed. Of course, she's going to love that.
But I'm here wondering her first reaction gonna say, why did you put my name on it when you know I'm in a divorce proceeding? That's what I'm wondering. You know what I mean?
Nah, because it's a
Because
gift. It's a
when
gift.
when she saw the studio, you see how she went hard at Ernestine, and she was
Yes,
upset at Ernestine, and then
yes.
she says, eventually Ernestine have to calm her down, and she was so upset, and I said, oh no, when she
But
sees
then when she saw Delicia and Delicia loved the office, all of a
Yeah,
sudden it was her
and
idea,
she's such a liar.
right? She was being fake. I
She
was like,
have
oh my
been,
God, they have Amber being fake right now.
I know,
It
right?
was her
I said, when
idea.
she lied,
And
I
she
said,
chose the decor and she chose the furniture. Really, Amber? Really? And we're gonna put a bar over there and we get
yeah.
no. You see when Ernestine came, Ernestine tell her, yes, we as in French.
No, I didn't see Ernestine come. No, no, I didn't see that
Yeah,
part.
when Ernestine came and she was speaking to Delicia
Okay.
and she was
That one
saying,
I didn't get to watch, the one with Ernestine and Delicia
yeah, mhm,
and Amber. I don't know what was said in that skit, but I did watch this last one here that Amber, Ernestine tell Amber about Delicia is doing God's work and Amber go, what? Because when Ernestine says Delicia is doing God's work, I pick up right away what she was saying, and that was something else. We don't even know. That was hilarious. All I know that was on point there. That was on point, Evelyn. That was on point. I was blown away by that. Hmm. Yes, darling. So it is what it is. And what else we need to touch on? Evelyn?
hi. Yes, I'm there.
Okay, so what else we need to touch on? I know that Shardy pull a roll and roll. I have no idea what that meant. Is showing right now. Hi, Mama. How are you?
Say, I'm fine.
Oh my goodness, there's a new skit drop. Please watch it for me,
That's
darling.
what I was just going to look
All right,
for.
so watch that. I will read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
you
I can
just
watch
found
it.
it. Yep, I knew she was gonna do that when the dad was talking to her. You know
But I
what?
tell you that I want him to fire her. He better fire her and cut her
Mm,
off one time. Do not entertain tomorrow's nonsense. Show her
mm,
who's the boss. Fire her from the podcast. She doesn't need to be in the podcast. Fire her. She have to
mm,
learn the hard way. Fire her and cut her
mm.
off.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay,
Did she
guys.
fire her? Did he fire her?
I don't know. I
I
tell
go in
you to
and
watch
watch it.
it.
I coming back. I go in and watch it. I'm not
All right.
leaving. I have another. I using another device,
Go
but
and
I'm
watch
going
it.
to watch
Go
it.
and watch it. Okay, let me take some comments here. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let me just wind down, scroll down here. Delicia is coming. Sanata says Delicia upcoming is coming. I know it. And Sabrina, hi dear Sabrina. Sabrina says Dave already told Amber he loves her and she didn't respond. Yes, true, true, true. And Goddess said it's going to be a long summer. I know it. Oh, today was a nice day out. Hi there. Oh, my darling is in the chat. Hi there. You just stopped by, or you have time, or you want to come up later? I'll put the link in the chat just in case you want to come up. Okay, Riri? We haven't spoken in a bit. I know your message me, let me know you're busy. All right. I think it's going to backfire. What you think gonna backfire? The link is in the chat, Auntie Riri, so you can come up and explain, give your take on that. All right. If not, then maybe I should even send you in your email that way. Sometimes it's better. Let me just send this to Auntie Riri also. Mm. Oh, okay. There you go. All right. So let me come back here. Hi there, AJ. I see in the back office here. All right. So you're in the back office. Oh, maybe that's Auntie Riri down there. So, oh, yes. Awesome. Hi there, my darling. Let me move this off of here. Okay. Hi.
Hey, sugar.
Hi, darling. How you doing? I see you working very hard over there, darling.
Yes, girl, it's the end of the month. We got to
Yeah.
get them dollars in.
Yes, man. You have to do that.
I hope to, maybe, I'm not sure, may have a surprise for you guys later on, but we will see.
Okay. I'll send you the link for. I think I'll come on at maybe 5:30 later. I told the
Okay.
chat I'll come on at 5, but my stepmom passed,
Oh,
and
I'm so sorry to hear that.
and anyway, so I have two stepmoms. She was the first stepmom, so
Okay.
she passed, and
I'm so sorry
and
for your
then
loss.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to not think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
So I hope it's. So I'll send the link for when I'm coming on later. I think I'll come on at 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. I'll see. All right.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come back on. Maybe I'll come on at 6. I'll see. I'll see. But I'll send you guys the link so you guys can come up. So Auntie Riri, what do you think? Do you think Amber is going to accept that, or she will love the house? Yes. Is she gonna pass out on Dave and say, "Why would you put my name in it? You know I'm going through a divorce." You think she's gonna say that?
I with Amber, she's a wild card to me, and I just have to keep saying she's a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
So all it takes is for somebody to come through and say it's beautiful for her to like it. Whatever the most influential person in her life says at that time, she's gonna rock with it. So even if she's mad with Dave at first, she just to me, she's double minded right now. To
Yeah.
me, she's all over the place. She's not
Yes.
stable. Her discernment is all
It's
over
off.
the
It's
place.
off.
So it's just like it's crazy. I think she gonna be more upset or jealous that Anthony taking Denisha to see her family, and I don't think he ever went to see her family in Detroit.
Oh.
So I think if she finds out about that, that'll trump everything. I'm just ready for her to boss up. I'm level one, by the way. I'm level one Amber fan.
Yeah,
And
me too.
I just want her to boss up and get out of this. I need everybody to validate me. And I need her to
Yeah.
stop lying. She's such a liar. And
I know. I
that just
know.
kills me. Like Eklund was saying, like she went straight to, yeah, we're gonna put this over here. And she's such a bad liar that you can see it all over her face when she's lying. And when she's insecure, you can see it all over her face that she's insecure. She has zero poker face. And
I know it.
I try to, remember this is just a skit, but
Hmm.
it's just her lack of self-esteem to be one of the baddest on the show.
Hmm.
It irks me every time I see it.
I know. I hate that. So when I call that out, Riri, whenever I call that out, people come for me, you know. Oh my
Yeah, they call
goodness.
you a
Every
Amber
house I'm
hater.
gonna say, I
And
don't
I'm
like the low self-esteem. If you're gonna be a boss man, be a boss man. You can't let
yeah.
nobody see your sweat.
And people keep saying in the comments and stuff, Anthony needs to sign the paper. Do you guys forget the last deal that was put on the table? The buck is on Amber now, and
Yeah.
so those people who keep saying Anthony signed the papers, if he signed those papers, she's getting $100,000 and $4,000 a month. So do y'all really want him to sign the papers? Because when he signed the papers, it's after she's accepted the offer. So please make sure that we on the same page with the skits. The ball is
Okay.
now on her court, and that's not a good ball. That's not a good offer at
It's
all. But I mean, I don't think she should get 50%, but that's a low ball. So make sure y'all watching the same skits when y'all say Anthony signed the papers.
yeah. They're too much. You know what? They're too I do not know what to say. It's like so they have a tunnel vision when
Amber
it comes
three.
on to
Amber three.
Amber.
They level three.
Yeah, because at the
Anyway,
end of the
Sharon,
day, mm,
I didn't like the fact that Tamara came by Wayne. She could have told him that over the phone.
I'm sick of Tamara. I'm sick of her. She
Thank you,
she
Riri.
she
Thank you.
She's a beautiful girl, and you act like you got low self esteem. I'm so sick of it. I mean, for them to have, they the most natural, the most prettiest. They got their own businesses,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
y'all got Shayla got more self esteem than all of them,
exactly.
When you drink
and that's
one.
crazy, and that's
Really,
crazy.
really, don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud because people will come for you.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. That is
So we put
truthful.
on
I mean, Shayla is delusional.
Lauren
Shayla
have
do
more self-esteem.
Shayla
Right.
and Delicia, that Shayla and Delicia have huge self esteem. They think
And
they the one and not the two.
Lauren.
But really, they low vibrational. They really the ones who should have low self esteem because they getting used the
Exactly.
most. And the people who have the most to brag about, the most to talk about, they the ones acting thirsty. And I don't get it.
I know. It's so weird. And whenever I call Amber out for her low self-esteem, people just say, "Oh, you're bashing. Sharon is being biased. Sharon this, Sharon that." You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Because
I feel like people who think if they think Amber is winning and they think this is a good look for her, something wrong with them. If they think
mm,
her behavior right now, I've come to the conclusion I'm not arguing with ignorance anymore. You
mm,
got low self esteem in real life if you think that that's how you boss up by
mm,
seeking validation. And I'm a woman. I'm not O'Neal. I'm not Deontay. I'm a woman. I'm speaking from a
I'm a
woman's
woman too.
perspective. And no, I'm just saying because they go after them saying they men and they male chauvinists. I am
Mm,
a woman, and as a woman, I want to see another woman boss up, not act thirsty, not be
exactly.
naive, not be dumb. That's what I feel like real woman empowerment is. Woman empowerment is not taking something and taking a man's crumbs and being his pawn, or if he's happy with
It's
me,
like
if
this.
if he think I'm pretty, then I'm pretty. But if he doesn't think I'm
Mm,
pretty, then I'm not pretty. And if you got that type
exactly.
of if you got that type of mentality, something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with us for saying we want her to boss up. We want her to be the beautiful black queen that she is, better than all the rest of them. That's what I want from her. Not this low vibrational, always holding her head down, always comparing herself to other women. If you
Mm,
think that is being a woman, something wrong with you, not me,
exactly.
not
Well
me.
said, Riri.
And
Well
it's
said.
and it's terrible.
It's true. And if we are going to try to correct the Amber character, it's like say we are bashing her, we are biased. It's like say we and them not watching the same
Kick
skit. Come
rocks.
on.
Kick
Today when I
rocks.
saw her live, because she checked
She checked her.
Ernestine so
Yeah.
much. I said, who's gonna pay for this? Ernestine, why do you do that? This is what I'm talking about. People doing things behind my back.
Alexa, dismiss. Set
I,
time for hours.
I'm going through a divorce. Why would you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Officer, please hear me out, please. And then as soon as and she said, "Oh, and this chair, I wouldn't even pick out this. I wouldn't pick out this." And it is so hard. But as soon as this Licia sitting it, it was nice, it was fine. She liked the furniture, she like it now. She's gonna put up the bar. You know what I mean? She's gonna put a mirror here, she's gonna put a picture there. Mr. Blosa, why is my goodness?
Wow.
Oh, I
Sincere,
hear it, sorry about
Sincere Thompson
it.
says Anthony says the lawyers don't have the last say in the divorce. The judge do. Well, Amber don't have the last say. So we finna start. We gonna play that game back and forth. So Amber
Mhm.
don't have the last say. If Anthony don't have the last say, Amber doesn't either. Everybody needs to sign the papers and let the judge sign it. Then it's not on Anthony. It's not on Amber.
Mm.
If that's what we saying. And I know this just a skit, y'all. This is just a skit. Let me calm down. This is just a skit. It's just a skit. But I mean, I'm tired of them watching her lose and people celebrating it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. They're celebrating. You're absolutely right. Eklund
They
dropped off.
celebrating her being low vibrational. They celebrating her looking to another woman to validate whether her office is nice or not. And especially
Mm,
Delicia. These women are beneath her that she's looking to for validation. They beneath her, including
exactly.
Ernestine. Including Ernestine.
Yeah.
But y'all think that's okay? Man, come on, man.
Well, yes, they do. They think that they're okay, darling. Well said, Auntie Riri. Well said. Give you another round of applause. Well said. We have AJ on here. What you have to say, AJ?
Me said, me said, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she was first she was saying how much money she spent on the podcast. I'm gonna hold on. Something off on she cousin now. Like if she say she spend some money off the inside the bill.
Yes.
The office, yeah, the office. Something wrong, something off. But in the face to face, she was telling like a lie there to
Mm-hmm.
Amber, but me take back in man at the same way she do to Amber now. the long time. But me just like this, right? Me just come off it, YouTube. I just go on Wayne, the Wayne, and Tomato father was cussing Wayne this morning. But
Mm-hmm.
something that guy there, when Tomato father, something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. But let's put the camera right now and tell you.
Mm-hmm.
If he mind, me no, me no father love for the parents, right? Me know that.
Their
The
daughters.
daughter. Yeah, yeah. When you love the daughter and his son and them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have a daughter, don't cook also. You come home, you have to come home, you come from work, you have to cook. Your boyfriend come home, you have to cook for
Mm-hmm.
them, for him. Tomorrow never cook, even though she cooked for D, right? But
Mm-hmm.
D always leave she and go to Momo, right? Momo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me is saying right, Momo, same problem with Momo and D right now. Something wrong
Mm-hmm.
with D and Momo. Tomorrow like a Momo.
Mm-hmm.
For real. She like a Momo for real. Like a the demon. She like a she demon then.
Mm-hmm.
Like she want everything from Wayne then. But
Mm-hmm.
when she first start to cook, you know she do? She put on the phone with she friends in them, on the computer, doing nothing. Cook for the man. The man is coming home for eat. Cook for him. The father's cousin Wayne. When you cousin Wayne, you have to talk to your daughter about cooking. Talk to she. Not Wayne. Wayne is telling she the right thing. This skip here, just I don't know about this skip here. This skip here like let me tell you, like movies. You see the movies them like a YouTube movies and them. They're like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like that for real. Don't white people cook. We know white people cook. We know that. And tomato like the white people. For real.
All
Let us
right.
say.
All right. Thank you, dear Alani.
Mm,
Yeah, thank you for that, Alani. It's gonna be me and Auntie Riri now of our
mm.
discussions.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you
Talk
later.
to
Thank you very much for.
okay later. Bye.
All right. Thank you, darling.
Now, one
I
thing I
yeah.
would agree with him, yes, if your man
Yeah.
is out cooking all the time,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I see on Wayne's side, I see Wayne's side a little bit. I will
Mm-hmm.
say that because I feel like that amount of allowance each month is crazy. So for him to give her that type of allowance and that's all he's asking for, that's reasonable. But let's take into
Mm-hmm.
consideration playing devil's advocate. She had her own business as well, but she
Yeah.
had stopped even showing up for that business, and
Yeah.
Denicia to the point where Denisha had to get an assistant to assist her because of Tamara wasn't there all the time. So let's
Mm-hmm.
go there first.
Yes.
But to me, the reason I say it was a cop out still is because it's like that warning came out of nowhere. That like, I mean, you break up with her the first time, you really stress it because it's not like he had stressed it several months. He may have like passively said, "Hey, can you cook me something?" But it wasn't like he told her it was a deal breaker. And I think when it got to the point where she thought it might be a deal breaker, that's when she had already ordered the cooks for her and Shayla to, go in and, get together and try to learn how to cook vegan food. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it still was a cop out, but even though it was a cop out, this man gave you $30,000 a month. You have to take that into consideration. And again,
Exactly.
I am a woman. I understand game. I understand dudes who run game. Wayne is full of game. Dave is too. But I just feel like, with that being said, he didn't really give her a big to do to bang. I'm gonna leave you over this either. He did not. He did not. And then when it came down to the married to the game, it's like now you want to throw it up. Now you want to bring it up and make it be like a deal breaker. He never
Mm-hmm.
presented it like a deal breaker until she disagreed with that ring. And that's the
Yeah,
part that I don't like. Cause that's the part that I say that you just use it as a scapegoat because you really didn't want to be in a relationship anymore.
exactly. You're absolutely right
But I
on
get
that.
what he's saying, ladies. If your man out there working every day and he grinding, he ain't got to be no millionaire. If he just providing for your home and all he asks you, all he wants is a home cooked meal, not DoorDash, not a pizza, Amber, not a pizza. He just want a home cooked meal. In all
Yeah,
honesty, Dave could use this same excuse. He's asked that day that he was late to the thing. Can you make me something to eat? I'm gonna order
yeah.
DoorDash. Then there was another occasion. She said, I'm gonna order some pizza. She was
Mm-hmm.
cooking for him. Remember, they had the close up of her when they were in North Carolina. She was in
Yeah.
the kitchen. She was making the breakfast. They had the little background music going.
Mm-hmm.
I cook for my man breakfast and egg and all that. And now we ain't heard no more music and no more cooking. And have she cooked in David kitchen more
Yeah.
than once? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the
Yeah.
same thing, ladies. You get to get
Sorry.
them. You have to do that to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what, and that's not the man being hard or nothing. If he's providing, now he done bought this house, it shouldn't be no more DoorDash. No more DoorDash after he done at level threes. Tell your girl, no more DoorDash now that he done
Mm-hmm.
bought this house. If she accept the house and everything, no more DoorDash. No more
Yeah.
DoorDash. No more DoorDash.
Yeah, you're
Cook a
so
pot,
right.
cook a pot of lobster.
Just like Denisha still cooking there for Anthony.
I'm sorry y'all for ranting this morning, but I'm just tired of my women just settling for anything, and
I
just
know.
I'm just tired of, and they too pretty. Honey Pot and Amber are the prize
Yeah, they are.
for the level three, because y'all only hear what y'all want to hear. Auntie is saying Amber and Honey Pot, they the prize, but
Mm-hmm.
they acting like a
The bottom
they acting
feeder.
like they not. They acting
Yeah,
like they
like they're
not, and that's what's
going to
making
be
me mad.
struggling. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're not low vibration. So I don't know why they need people to validate their feelings, validate what
yeah,
they're doing. They don't need that. They need to
they don't
focus
need
on.
it.
You're absolutely right. I totally agree with that. I just want to see Amber hold her head up and don't listen to get any more validation from nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
It
want to see
is
no more. What do you think about the house now? I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a what do you think about the house? Do you think I should do it? Do what you want to do, sister.
exactly.
You done left your husband. You done left him out of home. He done left you. Y'all done left each other. Y'all both wrong. I mean, now from this point, just move on. Jesus Christ.
I know. They need to move on for sure.
I'm sorry,
We
y'all. This is just a skit. Somebody say this is just a skit. You
Yeah,
gotta
we
help
all
me.
say it,
You
but
gotta help me, Sharon. Say this is just a skit because
it's
I get
just a skit. It's
it's
just
just
a skit.
it's
It's
just a skit.
just a skit. And we're
Oh
reviewing this,
Lord, it's just a skit. It's just a
and
skit,
it
Lord.
evoke human emotion. That's what
That
this skit
that's
does. That
it.
means the
That's
actors
it.
and the actors and actresses are doing a great job.
They're doing a damn good job. I'm telling you, they're doing
Mhm.
real good.
But I don't like the fact that a lot of people I notice we all have common sense, but they are just tunnel vision. It's like they don't see
They
where
don't see
what's
the hurt.
the nonsense, and it's like they're
Yeah.
just overlooking the nonsense.
Yep.
So, for instance, Wayne is doing if to me right now, I'm looking at Dave character and Wayne character. Wayne
They are
has
like.
a woman. Dave
Mhm.
has a lot of woman because they're telling us. And even yesterday, let me see if you're on my same wavelength. T. I don't know her full name. He calls
Sweet tea,
call
sweet
her
tea,
letter.
sweet tea. Hmm.
So T, when you see them standing right there, you can see that chemistry between them.
When they pour the feet
They
back, when they
just,
pour the feet back,
woo, woo,
it was the
it,
feet. It was the feedback. I felt that through the phone. It was the feedback. Her
oh
feet.
my
Now her
goodness.
feet was hurting, but I
Oh
felt
my
that.
God. Auntie
Yeah,
Riri, I saw that.
the
Even
feet.
they showed that to put in the close up on the feet, even the feet.
The
They just
feet had
only need to
chemistry.
hug up each other. They just need a bed to lie down in.
The
Oh,
feet had chemistry. I'm telling you. I wanted to see her go show him the bedroom. That's what I want to see.
that's what I wanted to see, but they never
Yeah, I
showed it.
thought they were
Only
gonna let her see
showed
the
the book.
bedroom. That was
Mm,
too much for the level three. Level three wasn't ready for that. Level three wasn't ready for it. Cook a pot of lobster.
And you notice it looks like he has the same MO as Wayne if you really look at it.
The same.
The
The
same, and
same.
nobody's seen it because
Nobody seeing
he's
it. Nobody
is
seeing
this
it.
with his exes. Look there,
All of
he
them.
leaves a house, he
All of
called
them.
somebody that is in business. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
how
Yep.
Wayne, look how Wayne have all him exes them
All
working
his
for him
exes.
or something. Look at Alani. She needed something, some investment, she called him or
Yep.
whatever. So now Sarah, all of them, Erica, no matter what, all of them exes. Somebody says, my God, you know, say Amber gonna pick up her ex.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm Team Melissa.
Remember our
And,
business.
and, and people mad. You can say what you want. I'm Team Melissa because at least Melissa look like she finna boss up. So if
Yeah.
she bossing up, and people hate Melissa, why? Why do y'all hate Melissa so much? What did
I don't
Melissa do
hate
to
Melissa.
Amber?
I love
What
Melissa.
did what did Melissa do to anybody? I want the level
Mm,
threes to answer me. What did Melissa do to Dave and Amber besides tell the truth? What
yeah.
did she do to them? She didn't do nothing to them. Amber got her fired. She brought Dave to Amber. But y'all hate Melissa character. I don't get it.
Oh, hi, dear Lee. I
Hi,
saw
how
you.
you guys doing? How you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. How are
Good,
you?
good. Yeah, I just wanted to say a few things about
Mm-hmm.
the skit with the Wayne and the father, and then the
Mm-hmm.
skit with the Ernestine
Mm-hmm.
and Amber. So for the father part and the Wayne part, I
Mm-hmm.
see where Wayne coming from. That
Mhm.
even though you know he gave her money, but at the same time, he's coming from the part of you can't just sit there and just be pretty and then go brag about your wealth and what your boyfriend is doing for you every time to other people. You
Mm-hmm.
have to keep it in house. But that was her mistake. That was her problem. And
Mm-hmm.
then I see where the dad is coming from. He doesn't want his daughter to his daughter is worth more than money and love.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants her to realize that when people come in your life, you got to be smart on your feet too. You just can't just sit there and, you know, accept or be like you want to, how you call it, you want to fit in. Because that's how I
Mm-hmm.
felt like she was when she first came in the skit. She was
Yeah.
a different person. But then when she started to fit in with Shayla and all those other friends that was not her friend, it seemed as something out of place. Something was
Mm-hmm.
not there like how she was before. You can notice she started to not even go to her own job, like Auntie Riri said, and then
Yes.
she stopped living in her apartment. She started doing things that she usually don't even do. Even D told her you changed, but she
Yeah,
don't
she changed.
understand.
Her friend them told her too.
Yeah.
And
And
she
then when
couldn't
it
handle the truth.
and then for the Amber situation with Ernestine and Amber and Delicia, for Amber, she always said on skit, in the skit, she always says that her family wants her to be like this perfect person. But that's what she always thinks. She needs to get out of that box of thinking as what people want her to think and let her think for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Let her feel that she's worth something. Let her feel that she can make a living by herself. Let her heal by herself. But she feels like somebody need to boost her up, or somebody need to give her some kind of encouraging words. But sometimes you
Yes.
can do that. You can give that to yourself by just
Come
sitting by
on.
yourself and reading the word, or sitting by yourself and looking back on your life. And
Mm-hmm.
seeing like how far you came from with the Anthony married, and now you with Dave. But you just gotta uplift yourself. Don't let Ernestine tell you how to live, and then don't let other people.
True.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is really well said, dearly. Well said.
Yes.
This
Yeah,
is why, as the Auntie Riri, I like bringing up the audience because typing, when you're there typing, you don't get to convey exactly what
Yeah.
you
and,
wanted,
and
right?
I see the skit for what it is. I try to look at it as, everybody is doing wrong. It's not everybody is right, because they themselves, they
Yep.
know they're doing wrong, but they want to pretend to say everything fine, or pretend to have money, have wealth, but underneath you going through pain. You're smiling
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
on the inside, but on the outside you want to be this boss, or you want to be this person that you're not, you
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
know. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Well said, Lee. Well said. Thank you for that.
Beautiful.
Wow. That was deep, very in depth. I
And coming
appreciate
from a
that.
man, and that's why I do
Yes.
like I think, and that's why I said on my platform too, eventually, but like I said, we have to go through some screening because you never know. But I have some very good males that are
Mm-hmm.
in the comments and they say some good stuff. And ladies, we should listen
Mm-hmm.
because I mean that they are good. Money Law, for example, gives
Yeah, Money Law
great.
is really good.
Yeah, and people still because we put in O'Neal, Deontay,
And O'Neill, yeah. Yeah, they're
just
good.
because they put a different spin on it, and you may not want to hear it, or you may not want to hear the way they deliver it. It doesn't make it invalid. It doesn't make it not right. And we should be listening to men because they gonna give you what the real is. That's why I love
Exactly.
one of my closest best friends is a guy, and he tells me like it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love my friendship with them. Whereas my homegirls, some family members too, it's like
Mm-hmm.
they fake. And I didn't know a lot of them. Some of my homeboys told me, say, man, she fake or she fake. I never forget before my daddy died. That's why I say I miss my Mr. Joseph. My dad told me that one of the closest people to me in life. He said, she jealous of you. And I said, Daddy, you tripping. I said, she got money, she got this, she got looks, she got all of these things. And I didn't have very high self-esteem back then. And
Mm-hmm.
you would think I would have had higher self-esteem because then I was probably about 100 pounds lighter,
Mm-hmm.
probably in the prime of my life, but I didn't see myself like that. I seen
Mm-hmm.
other people being better than. But now, shoot, over 250 pounds short and elderly now, I feel like at 49. I can truly say I don't think can now young girl come to me and make me feel bad about myself, about their body, about their shape, about their money or nothing. But my daddy told me, he said, this girl jealous of you. And I said, Daddy, she got everything. How is she jealous of little old me? And my daddy said, it's your smile, it's your energy. That's
It's
Mm-hmm.
what
the
that's
it's
he
the
said,
it's the
that's what
little
they jealous
things.
of.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little things.
It's the little things.
Yeah.
And even at 49, it's the same. Ladies out there, if you looking at yourself in the mirror, you have to love you first. And that's what I
Yeah.
had to learn about myself. Once I start loving myself and like, can't nobody just tell me anything and I don't need a man to validate me, I deal with less drama now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you can't talk me out my drawers by telling me something good.
And be
Mm-hmm.
grateful for what you have so when the time comes there's a bigger opportunity to get what
Amen.
you want.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yeah.
yes. Preach,
Well
preach,
said.
Lee. Lee always putting good stuff in the comments though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you for that word.
Thank
And
you, Lee.
ladies,
That was,
listen.
let me give you a round of applause. Well says,
Yeah, the
well
round of applause for real.
said. For you also, really well said.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Because at the
lady.
end of the day, you know what? And it is so disgusting to see too. O'Neill is actually telling them from a male perspective, right? And
Uh-huh.
I do get what O'Neill is saying. Even me and you understand what O'Neill is saying and Dante, but people are so taught. He even have experience, and he will laugh and joke and say, "Okay,
Yeah.
actually, this happened to me, or I did this,"
Yeah.
and he's telling you from a male perspective, but people just say, "Oh, you're biased. You're just bashing Amber. You're horrible." And then you hear they will come to you and says, "Oh, Sharon Review over there is bashing Amber too. She's biased."
Yeah.
because
And Amber
because
herself is writing these scripts. I mean, help assisting. I'm sure it's not a one-way thing, but they're writing these scripts to teach lessons. And
yes,
and people are missing it by being barbs and beehive. They're
yes,
missing the message. She's not I promise you guys, these writers are not writing these scripts so that you can become fanatics, so you can become stands, so you can become pro Amber. She does nothing wrong. That's
exactly.
not their purpose for writing these scripts. The
They're
purpose is for the
preaching.
message. It's for
Yes,
the message. You think Wayne let Honey Pot's daddy, he writes those scripts. So you think he let the daddy come there and talk to him like that because he wants people to feel like he's a good guy? He let the daddy read him so that
yes,
if you don't have that dad in your life, you see what a real dad looks like. So he
yes,
he allowed himself to be talked to crazy for the
yes.
purpose of the message. Get the message and stop the mess.
Exactly. The
Hmm.
dad, yes, because I applauded that. I love that little scene there when the dad check him and says, your what you call it, you're like when takeout order, you're using Jesus is popping because you
Mm-hmm.
want people to just jump on the bag one, and I'm just paraphrasing, and I'm here saying, wow, look, because they put that in the skit because a lot of people are saying he uses that to get the Christian to watch, but he's not actually exhibiting what Jesus is popping is all about. So that is why he let the dad use that phrase to
Mhm.
tell people to let the dad check him. Says, look here, you're not exhibiting what you're preaching because
Mm.
you're just one of those people who use the Bible and you're not doing the right thing. And I commend Mr. Joseph for saying that this morning, and I'm commending Wayne for putting that in the script. That was a learning moment in that scene. And it was well done, well done. I was so proud of those two. And even another thing to Riri, I love when the dad says, you have no scruples and you
Yep.
just put a band-aid on,
Mm-hmm.
you just throw a band-aid on it. You know what I mean? So it
Yep.
is that what it is. So the check-in there so was okay in that prospect, but you can't what to go trouble, man. I understand that you're defending your daughter, and he's just with her for what, couple months, and like I said, they've been together for years, or they tied in nothing. Did he go out and he cheated on her? He never cheated on her, and you're right. She should
But
have
you,
eaten that food. Yes, he has a chef, but
yeah.
remember when the chef is not there, she puts
Mm-hmm.
stuff in the freezer, in the refrigerator and freezer for him to be able to get to. But if your man is telling you he's hungry, get up. The
Mm-hmm.
chef is there. Go and say to the chef, says, look here, can you show me what is Wayne's favorite? Can you teach me how to make it? Or if you don't want that, go up on YouTube, just like what Lauren did. Go on YouTube. She could
And
have done.
you
But
and
yes,
you see
happened before she go learn to cook him, learn to cook. You know what I mean?
they talk about both of their daughters in different perspective. Wayne said the way he raised his daughter is to not let to like stand up to a man, and then the father said he raised his daughter to always protect her heart. So
Mm-hmm.
they talking from two different point of view.
Mm-hmm. And that is the teaching moment. And Auntie Riri have to jump off for a bit, I think. Either she gone to do something or there's a skip drop, but Auntie Riri fall off. Hopefully she'll come back. But all I know this is Lee. You're right. And we just have to remember we're watching a skit, it's for entertainment purposes, and we the commentator we comes on here
And
and we
some days the skit will always trigger us, or it will always be funny, or it will always be not something that we will be happy about. But we have to review
exactly.
it. You have to review it. You got to give your thoughts. You got to, you know.
Exactly. And that
So,
is why I have this platform for you guys. That's why you'll see I'll put the link in the chat. Because sometimes you're typing, you don't get out what you really want to see, or you're dictating, telling your phone to do something when the message said, when you read it, but I say, oh darn it, I didn't even double check that. You know what I mean? So it's really good to have you guys come up here and we review the skits together. So that is really awesome. So Auntie Riri is right. Those are the lessons that these actors and actresses is doing in the skit for
yeah,
us not to do. You know what I mean? Them are sure you says
because
if you
it's
have
happening in real life.
change your way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If
yeah,
you're exhibiting any of these behavior, just change. Don't do what we're doing, that we're
yeah.
showing you. It's not a good, it won't end well. You know what I mean? And they did good. But a lot of people, they're not taking it for the grain of salt that they see. But all I
Yeah,
know is this. All I know, I could feel that chemistry,
yeah,
that scene yesterday between Dave and T. But
yeah,
Tom he didn't touch anything. At least he stand up straight and he says, "No, Amber, is it for me?" And she was jealous. But boy, baby,
yeah,
you could
yeah,
see that chemistry even to
yeah.
it.
It was
Right
strong. She even,
scene. And I
yeah,
said, wow. I thought
yeah,
they were gonna hug at one time, but I have to give it to Dave. And
yeah.
T they just walk away, and that was good. But he did a good thing. He bought Amber the house. So let's see what Amber reaction gonna be. I'm wondering if she's gonna check in like how she did Ernestine, and then she
I
called me.
hope I hope not, because this is from Dave, the person that she really wants to be with.
Yeah.
So
Only
she
my thing
should.
is now I want to see if she's gonna
Yeah.
accept it. That's the only thing. And then another thing is let's see if she's gonna accept the low ball that Anthony is lawyer is gonna give her. And
Mm,
if she do accept it, she just throw that in her. That is just a little pocket change for it, not even touch the bucket. And I don't even for her peace of mind, I'm wondering for her peace of mind, will she take that low ball figure? That's all I'm saying. I am not
mm,
she deserve more. Honestly, Shayla is getting more than Amber. She's getting 10,000 a month for Kai. Kai
yeah,
get $50,000 for his birthday party. His birthday is coming up the end of next month.
yeah.
How much they're gonna spend for Kai, and they want to give her $4,000 a month and one
Mm-hmm.
hundred dollars for Stephanie. That is so unacceptable. And
Yeah.
let's see what Amber does. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to knock her. I'm just gonna speak on what I am seeing today. When she lied to Delicia, I was not pleased with that because she
Yeah.
just told Ernestine. What I said, Amber, why you lying? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then
And
um,
Ernestine has defended her a lot.
yeah, she has.
She
She
has
has.
she
She
has
have her.
been there for Amber for a lot of times, and she has tried to give her good advice. Sometimes Ernestine advice don't always be, perfect, but at least she tried to let Amber eyes to be open on certain things,
Mhm.
but Amber don't want to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're so right. You're absolutely right. And who did that? Oh my goodness. I'm just seeing what O'Neill did to Constant. Anyway, I just it just pop up on my page here. Okay, so you're absolutely right. Ernestine does give a lot of bad advice, but as Riri said, Amber should not go to Ernestine or anybody for no advice or no
Yeah.
validation. And that's what I
Hmm.
always said. I never like when she is having no self-esteem. She not bossing
Because
up. You know what I mean? She's
yeah,
a boss.
because
She
she's
know who she
contradicting
is.
herself. That's
Yeah,
like you
because
say
she
you wanna yeah, you wanna say you wanna be a boss, but then you next day you have a different, it's like bipolar. Next day you don't feel like that anymore.
Yeah, but I want the writer to stop writers so like that. You know what I mean? Because they're giving us too much whiplash. One minute
Yeah.
Amber knows herself, and next thing she doesn't. So I guess that's the process of going through a divorce. I guess. So I'll excuse that, but I just want her to fake it till she make it. I don't want her to continue. Um, being like that. You know what I mean? But I'll give her grace. She's human. We're gonna leave it as that. But I don't like to see that other side to her. You know what I mean? And the next thing, Lee, I can't wait for Amber to find out about Delicia doing the same thing what Shayla did to her. That's gonna
Mhm.
be the icing on the cake. So, and Ernestine is right. Watch that one. And she is doing God's work without we knowing it. And Ernestine doesn't even realize she speak the truth. Oh my goodness, that was delicious. What do you think of that scene? Okay, so let me see. Let me take some comment here. Belinda says, not a fan of none of the character. Never like Amber get ahead, but Shayla, Delicia, Lauren always win or get ahead. I know, Belinda, but we want, that's why we said every time you see anything nice happen to Amber, I always just sit back and watch because you know what they're gonna knock her back 10 step backwards. So we just that's why I said if they're going to make Amber start being a boss lady, keep her being a boss lady. Stop make she feel like she need validation from other people. I want to see the Amber character win. It's about time Amber character wins all the time. She needs to what I mean? Me not need her to all, what I mean? Step in your boss era. And
Yep.
I want to see this blow up for her. You know what I mean? She need to get her divorce for sure. And Anthony needs to get his divorce so that look like Anthony's gonna go to Charlotte or wherever with Denisha and her mom. So that scamming thing I go start now because now she got to a party for her mother, celebrate her mother. She never did that before, but all of a sudden she wants to do that. Oh please. Oh my goodness. Oh Lordy, I tell you these skits that just get us all in our feelings. Oh, it's such a good thing. It's a beautiful day. Eros says Ernestine is the one controlling Amber on what to do. Ooh, and that's not good. That should be another way around. Amber should be the one telling Ernestine what to do. You know,
Yeah.
are you absolutely right there, Errol? Goddess says, please hit the like button. Thanks. And Del Marie says, in life, we all consult our friends about our decision. It's a normal, so stop being hypocritical. Okay. All right. And then watch Candice trying to knock Wayne's podcast room out so she doesn't lose the bet. Okay.
Hmm.
And then Twyla says, yes. Chris says, oh, a good afternoon, just joining. Never trust Ernestine either. Didn't Ernestine keep her affair with Mike purposely from Amber? Yep, exactly. So I need Amber to get discernment. So when she start getting to the back word, she will be able to have discernment and know that says she has the snakes them all around her. You know,
Mm.
she just need to drop them. All right. So here, Bomb says it was a build up for, of things, though. Yeah. Um, Angela says there is a troll in the chat. They haven't gotten started yet, but on the lookout, please. All right, darling. Guys, moderators, just kick them out if that's the case. I do not care who they are. Just get them, just put them on timeout if anything is not good. All right, darlings. Tracy says, "I dear Sharon, Auntie Riri, gonna do our little thing, man." Yeah. Okay, D-Bomb. Hi there, D-Bomb. She says, yes, Riri, that's the same thing. I said, I think Amber really don't need to be doing the podcast. She can start her own. Yes, Amber is a boss and need to boss up. Exactly. Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Well said.
We all agree in we all agreement in that, right, guys? Let's see what EP says. EP says here. Honeypot was a little too late, but she was gonna put in the effort to cook. Yes, I never see Wayne tell her he was hungry. I know should have had to say it, but sometimes you need to tell your partner. But sometimes too, EP, it's good for you to cook too. Because trust me, somebody pay me 30 G's, trust me, I'm gonna be the best no matter what. I would show him that yes, I can cook too, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, when the chef is there, I will whip up something, you know? And that is so true. Tyrene says, Alani, she have done it on the phone. No reason to go to his house. All right. All right. So it is what it is. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Lee.
Okay, no problem. Yes.
I really appreciate you. And I'll give you another round of applause. Well
Yeah, you
said.
too. You do a good job every time. I love
Oh,
watching your reviews and everything.
all
That's
right.
why
Thank
every day I always come up here and listen. I listen before I write, because I
you.
want to
Okay.
see everything and then say my piece.
Yeah, I'll put the link in. You know what? Send me your email. You have my email address, right? That's sometimes when I'm coming up, I can
Okay.
just send you a link. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes we have to be careful who comes up here too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. So if you have my email, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So always you can send me an email, and then I'll be able to send you a link because
Okay.
you did really really great also. And it's good that we have a male perspective too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we are not being biased. We're just calling a spade, and we're
And
looking
the
for
truth is the truth. Hmm.
exactly. The truth shall set us free. It's an interesting day in
In the
Skitland.
neighborhood
It's it's an
in
interesting day
SkitLanta.
in Skitlanta. All right, guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Please, guys. Bye for now. See you later.